Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, your teacher, Mr. Schneider. Here we are with our Monday lesson, and today we are going over how to compare and order integers. So we learned what integers were, right? They're positive and negative whole numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to infinity, and the other way as well, below zero, right? All the negative numbers, negative 1, negative 2, negative, all the way down to infinity, the other way. Today, what we're going to do is practice putting them in order from least to greatest. And the reason we're doing this lesson is because negative numbers going down further into the negatives look like they're getting bigger. For example, negative 10 looks like it's bigger, right? Negative 10 looks like it might be bigger than negative 3. But in fact, negative 10 is smaller because it is further away from 0 on the number line. Further down the other way, right? My favorite way to think about this is, and you're going to get so annoyed with me because I'm going to keep saying this and keep referring to money. But imagine if you owed someone $3, right? You have negative $3. Right? Negative is bad. You owed someone $3. That's more positive than owing someone $10. Right? Negative $10 is worse. It's smaller. It's further down, right? You have less money if you owe someone $10 than if you owe someone $3. So what we're going to do today is practice putting these numbers in order from least to greatest. And the first example here is positive 2 and a negative 3. And as you can see on a number line here, the best thing to do is if a number is positive, it's always bigger than a negative number. So if you have 2 and negative 3, 2 is always going to be bigger because it's positive. Any negative number will always be smaller than a positive number, no matter what it is. The next example we have here is negative 2 and negative 3. Now this is where it gets a little interesting because, like I just told you, the bigger digit, a lot of people will think that's the bigger number. They'll think negative 3 is bigger because 3 is bigger than 2. But that's not true. What you need to do is when you have the same signs like negative 3 and negative 2, it's whichever one is further to the right on the number line, and that will be negative 2. That's actually bigger because it's further to the right on the number line. Just like if it were 2 and 3, you would say 3 is bigger because it's further to the right on the number line. Just like negative 2 is further to the right than negative 3 on the number line. So, dang, I'm going to get that one of these days. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you two digits, and I'm going to ask you to tell me, is a 12 greater than, less than, or equal to the negative 4? So you're going to fill in the sign here. And this sign is less than. Remember, my favorite way to remember the less than sign is it always looks like an L that's scrunched over, right? You take a left hand, make an L, scrunch it over. That's the less than sign. So this is less than, greater than, or equal to, right? So is 12 bigger than negative 4, less than negative 4, or equal to negative 4? Obviously it's not equal. Now we get into comparing them. On this number line, negative 4 is down here. Going up, right? Negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, and then up to the positive numbers, all the way up to negative, or to positive 12. We can see clearly that first of all, 12 is a positive number. It is not negative. So we automatically should know it's bigger than a negative 4. But to further exemplify this, 12 is further to the right on the number line. So it's, again, a bigger number than negative 4. So we would see that 12 is greater than negative 4. Pause the video real quick. Give me a less than, greater than, or equal to on each of these problems really quick. This, I promise you, please pause the video. It takes 30 seconds at most. Try this one. See how you did. Here we go. Negative 3 is greater than negative 5. I hope you didn't get tricked there, and if you did, it's okay because it's the first time you're trying it. Negative 3 is bigger because on a number line, negative 3 is going to be closer to 0, right? Remember, think about money. Negative 3 is not as bad as having negative 5, so it's actually bigger. On B, negative 5 is less than 0, right? Again, a good way to think about this is money. Would you rather have $0 or negative $5? Well, both of them are bad, right? Nobody wants $0, but it's even worse if you owe someone money, right? And then finally down here in the end, we got 6 and negative 1. Obviously, the 6 is bigger. 6 is going to be greater than negative 1. And there's your answers to those three problems. Hope you did okay. If you didn't, please find me in our Zoom, ask me some questions. The temperature on Tuesday was 2 degrees Fahrenheit, cold. The temperature on Wednesday was -2 degrees Fahrenheit. Write an inequality to compare the temperatures. An inequality is just what we just did. It looks like that right there. All you gotta do is tell me, what are these numbers compared to each other? Less than, greater than, or equal to. And obviously the temperature of 2 is going to be greater than -2, and not by much, right? But it is greater than, and you can have those switched around as well. It still works. Then I'm going to give you some numbers. I'm going to give you some a couple numbers. I'm going to ask you to put them in order from least to greatest. For example, in this one we got -9, 6, -3, and 0. And if you could put them on a number line from left to right, that will be from least to greatest. Or if you know what the smallest is and the greatest is, you can just put them in order. You do not need a number line, but I'm going to show you what it looks like on a number line here really quick. We've got -9 all the way down here. We've got 6 all the way up here above 0. We've got -3 down here below 0. And we've got 0 right here on 0. And then from left to right, those will be in order from least to greatest. The smallest number on this list is -9. The next smallest number is -3. And then 0. And then the biggest number on this list is 6. And that's going to be your answer to this problem. So I'd like you guys to try one of these. There's a number line here, and you can use it if you need to on the screen. But go ahead and put these in order from least to greatest. Pause the video now. And hopefully you're coming back with an answer for me. -4, 3, 11, and -25. In order from least to greatest. The smallest number on this list looks like the biggest number. -25 is the smallest number on the list. It's the furthest one to the right there. And then the next smallest number on this list out of -4, 3, and 11 is going to be the next negative number, which would be -4. Which would be somewhere right in there. Not exactly on our line, but somewhere right below -5. Or above it, because it's bigger than -5. And then we have 3 and 11. 3 and 11 are both positive numbers. Going to be on this side of 0. 3 is going to be right here. And then 11, right after the 10 there, is going to be our biggest number on this list of numbers. -25, -4, 3, and 11. That's what I'm going to ask you guys to do today. If you have questions, please ask me. If not, good luck. Have fun. See you later.